you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I said I'm gonna do a Q&A because we just reached 2,000 subscribers on my channel, so I just wanted to say thank you for that. And by trying to connect on a deeper level with you, I just asked you guys basically on my community tab to leave me some questions that I could answer that you're genuinely interested in me to answer them. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm gonna be answering both YouTube and Instagram comments, so let's get into it. Okay, so because I'm filming on my phone, obviously I got my tablet out, so I'm gonna read the questions from here. And I Trace is trying to get my phone. Get down. Get down. Hi. He's on the other side of the camera. Okay, so first question comes from the Boom Boom Man. So he put on a lot of questions actually. Thoughts on Micah, thoughts on Dutch, thoughts on Arthur, or thoughts on John. Pick one. Thoughts on Micah. He is an SOB. Thoughts on Dutch. He's a second SOB. Thoughts on Arthur. Arthur I think is the best character in a game that I've played so far. He's my top character ever. As I said before, I didn't want to pick up the game after his last mission, basically, not to spoil anything for anybody that hasn't finished the game, but yeah, I think I finished the game after his last mission, maybe a month after, so it was really tough for me, I think. So yeah, he's my main, I guess. Thoughts on John. I don't know how to feel about John. I am gonna play Red Dead Redemption 1 to see his story, I guess, a bit more, so stay tuned for that. But until then, if you haven't checked out my playlist for Red Dead Redemption 2, make sure you click up here somewhere. Jose, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Jose Conde, top 3 video games that you've played. Greetings. Hello to you too. I have to say, in no particular order, The Last of Us, God of War, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Desiree says, is Atreus' name actually secretly Loki or boy? Well, this really cracked me up when I first read it, and I have to say he's definitely turning into Loki, because he's Loki, yeah, pun intended, because he's just everywhere and doing things and grabbing stuff that he shouldn't, like just now. Hunter Novicki says, do you love food, and what is your favorite food? I do love food. As you can tell, I'm not the slimmest and thinnest in the whole world. You know, I do enjoy food quite a lot. I cook every day, so I think I'm getting better and better with the more I cook, I guess. But my favorite dish of all time is chicken stroganoff with the side of couscous. Don't ask me why. It's just, since I've tried it many years ago, that became just my favorite food of all time. So chicken stroganoff with the side of couscous. Okay, so Bad Luck has actually left me quite a few questions in this comment, so I'm gonna go through them one by one. What is your all-time favorite game? Of Red Dead Redemption 2. Why did I have to think about that? Okay, PC or PlayStation? PlayStation. How old were you when Atreus was born? I was 24. Did you ever consider doing something else besides gaming on your channel? Daily vlogs, beauty routine, family vlog. I did think about like daily vlogs, no, not daily vlogs, vlogs. Sometimes when we go out, I did consider vlogging today, but then again, I get car sick. Recently I started getting car sick, and going out is not the best option for me, I have to say. Plus we're in a pandemic, so that changes things a lot. How do you manage your time between your baby boy and YouTube? I don't. He comes first, clearly. And obviously, because I'm home with him 24/7, whenever he's asleep, I get time to record or edit or, you know, do a thumbnail or anything like that. So any free time that I have, I use it for YouTube. What hobbies do you have? Besides YouTube, because I consider YouTube my hobby because I enjoy it and I do it, you know, without gaining next to no money at this point, but I enjoy gardening. I'll probably insert a clip here showing you off some of my flowers in the garden and my plants that I have. I'll probably I do enjoy gardening a lot. That's, as I said, one of my favorite I'll show you some courgettes and some tomatoes. I mean, they're just starting to grow now. I have some corn here, so yeah, quite, it's not a big garden, but it's decent enough. And obviously we've got a lot of flowers too as well, like dahlias are my favorite flowers, and we try to grow them quite a bit. And yeah, besides gardening, cooking's one of my hobbies, and I do a lot of cross stitch, and I make a lot of dolls out of felt. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but that's what I do, and I give them as gifts or stuff like that because it's very personal, because I made it. You know, I think people appreciate something more if you make it. Well, I do anyway. So yeah, those are my main hobbies. Will you ever do a live stream? I definitely want to do a live stream. It's just trying to fit it in when Atreus is asleep, which is hard because when he's asleep, everybody else is asleep, you know, at nighttime. So I'll definitely have to fit it in at some point. Is Anita your real name? No, it is not. My real name, you can find it out from my actual username. So, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'll let you guys figure it out. Are you currently attending a college? If so, what do you study? It's complicated. So I technically am still in college. Well, university we call it here. I'm still in university. I didn't drop out, but I didn't finish my last year, and I didn't do my dissertation. I was supposed to graduate in 2017, and then in 2017 some things happened and I basically moved to the UK. So I didn't finish it, but it's still up there, you know. It's just finding the time to go back and do it, I guess. But I did study genetical engineering on plants, which is a lot of, as you can tell, genetics and chemistry, and yeah, it's very intricate. What do you think about PS5? I think it looks great. I heard it's great, so I just can't wait to get my hands on it. How tall are you? I am 5'7". Who is your favorite gamer on YouTube? Well, I don't really watch a lot of gaming on YouTube, to be honest with you, but the people I do watch is sometimes Radbrad and Alana Pierce, and I watch I guess a lot of gaming news channels more than anything. So MG, Joe Raptor, Blackwoods, I think it's called, I'm not sure. So yeah, not that many. Sumi Decides asks, are you in a relationship? And yes, as you can tell, almost every episode of any single game I mention my boyfriend, and that I have a baby boy with him as well. So yes, I am in a very committed long-term relationship. Super Shifty 22 asks, what's your favorite video game character of all time and worst character? My favorite video game character, it has to be Arthur Morgan, with the reasons that I stated previously, and my worst, it has to be Micah. Like, I've never experienced that. I never hated anybody, even Abby from The Last of Us Part 2. I in the end, I sympathize with her. With Micah, you just can't. He's just evil throughout the game. So yeah, I think the worst character is Micah. Snack25 asks, where do you live / grown up, and do you have more hobbies? Well, I answered the hobby question. 22 years of my life I've spent in Romania, Timișoara, that's my hometown, and yeah, that's where I grown up, and now I live in England. At what age you started playing video games, and what's the first console you ever had? To be honest with you, the first proper console that I ever had is PlayStation 4. My family wasn't rich by any means, but I did start playing on like a Chinese console or a Chinese version of a PlayStation 1, I think. So I guess that's my first console that I've ever played, because I remember playing Mario on it and stuff like that. So I don't know if it was a replica of a Nintendo or PlayStation. So yeah, and I started playing video games quite early on. I would say since I was 6, maybe. I can't. Yeah, I've always played video games. I can't remember a time when I didn't, to be honest with you. And I was always the odd one out, because none of my girlfriends, you know, or friends in general played video games, so I couldn't relate or talk to anybody about it. So yeah, I was a loner in that respect. Andrew Glaze asks, favorite holiday destination? I don't know, I feel like Greece. Armando DCC asks, what's your favorite movie? And I have to say, I don't really have one. But I guess my favorite animated movie is Moana. Alejandro Gulian asks, how old are you? Where are you from? I am 26 at the moment and I am currently residing in England. Okay, now I'm gonna go. It's just like 3 or 4 questions from Instagram, but I'm gonna dive into them right now. So, Kushalv, what have you been playing lately? So I've been playing, well, basically what you see on my channel is what I play in my meantime, but I guess not, because I'm playing Animal Crossing at the same time when I'm in bed, or you know, just having a down moment. But besides Ghost of Tsushima, Animal Crossing. And Mr. Kenza 87 asks, how you doing? I guess I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm alright. I hope you guys are doing great too. I am keeping an eye out on Atreus because he's just splashing rainwater from wherever he finds. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little quiz. I hope I can make something of it because I feel like I got distracted quite a lot. And yeah, I'll leave it here with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure to check my Ghost of Tsushima videos because they're not doing great on my channel, I have to say. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.